State of Play brings new game reveals, sneak peeks, and updates. Sony State of Play is a semi-regular digital event, which showcases the latest and greatest PlayStation news, updates, reveals and announcements. It's been more than 2 months since Sony has announced anything of State of Play. There is nearly 30 minutes of announcements and updates from the world of PlayStation. Sony have some exciting reveals from all third-party partners, plus a sneak peek at several games in development for PlayStation VR 2. Since the showcase began in 2019, Sony has used State of Play to reveal The Last of Us 2 release date, debut gameplay footage for Ghost of Tsushima, and offer a deep dive on Hogwarts Legacy. So it's always worth tuning in to the State of Play live streams if you want to be alerted to any big announcements for PS5 games, PSVR games, PS4 games, and PSVR 2 games. After what's felt like a drought of big game releases since Elden Ring back in February, we're primed and ready to get a good look at some reveals and updates of games we might see this year or early next year. Sony hasn't name-checked any developers or games in particular, but we'd expect to see Saints Row make an appearance, maybe Gotham Knights too. Sony has explicitly said the games on show will be from third-party developers, so don't expect anything on God of War Ragnarok. Though, with this being the season of big game conferences, even if E3 is cancelled, we wouldn't be surprised if Sony announces a second showcase State of Play soon, one focused on first-party titles. First of all, Capcom announced a Resident Evil 4 remake at the top of the State of Play on Thursday. A short cinematic trailer debuted alongside the release date, March 23, 2023. Second, former PlayStation exclusive, Spiderman Remastered, is coming to Windows PC on August 12. A 1-minute cinematic remaster video has revealed in the event, showcasing what has been remastered. Third, Guerrilla announced a new Game Plus mode, with other major updates, coming to Horizon Forbidden West on Thursday. Developed by Guerrilla and Firesprite, Horizon Call of the Mountain was shown for Sony's upcoming PlayStation VR 2, the next generation of the company's original virtual reality headset. Then the last, most awaited game from former Dead Space developer, The Callisto Protocol, got a new creepy trailer during the State of Play. The game is slated to be released on December 2. Capcom plans to make both Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil Village PlayStation VR 2 content in development, according to the State of Play broadcast. The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 was announced for a 2022 release date, with a No Man's Sky adaptation coming, too. Then, Square Enix's next mainline Final Fantasy game is Final Fantasy XVI, and the publisher shared new details during Sony's State of Play broadcast. The nearly 3-minute trailer has dragons, fighting, and talks of war. It's expected out in summer 2023. Capcom reveals, Street Fighter VI new gameplay showcases Chun-Li, Ryo, Luke and more characters. Capcom finally gave a proper look at the next entry in the Street Fighter franchise. Then, Blue 12 Studios' Cyberpunk cat game, which will let players do all sorts of cat activities, like knocking things over, licking their own butt, and destroying furniture, will be released on July 19 on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. PlayStation Plus members will get it for no extra cost. Beyond that, Capcom has also a handful of original titles, like Pragmata and Exoprimal, but those games appear to be farther in the future. In the near term, Capcom will soon release the Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak expansion in the Capcom Fighting Collection, a compilation of classic arcade fighting games. The publisher's current lineup includes the recently announced Street Fighter VI and a remake of Resident Evil 4. The showcase could also focus on Resident Evil Village, which has virtual reality support in development for PlayStation VR 2, an announced expansion, and a multiplayer spin-off component, Resident Evil Reverse, that has been substantially delayed. Finally, Capcom will host a livestream event on Monday, June 13, called the Capcom Showcase, where the company promises to offer new details on upcoming and announced games. The 35-minute showcase kicks off Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific Daylight Saving Time, EDT 6 p.m. and will be streamed on Capcom's Twitch and YouTube channels. For more updates, subscribe and leave a comments on which gameplay reveal are you excited for. As always, thank you for watching.